I'm Dallas Bohl. We have the Roost Farm Bakery and the Vineyard Bistro here in North Saanich on Vancouver Island. We've got a 10-acre farm. We have 5 acres of grain, a hard red spring. We mill on site and use in our baked goods, our pies, pizzas, and a wood-fired oven, our pasta program, and some of our pastries. We actually have 2 acres of grapes and make our own wine, cider, and we also have assorted animals, and we have a games area in the back for the family. We have a chef's garden and a classic car collection and an airplane and all sorts of fun.
I'm Hamish Crawford. I own the farm and bakery. The restaurant's got 65 seats inside and 65 seats outside. Business is run by my son-in-law, Dallas. I'm the kind of farm help, so I still do most of the farm work. We have farm equipment. We've got a collection, rather eclectic collection of old cars and equipment. I seriously got involved again with cars about 7 or 8 years ago after I changed my career and had more time to get back at it. But I've always had an interest in mechanics. I bought my first car when I was 12 years old, and I rebuilt a couple before I left Scotland. So I've always had that interest, and then when I had the time and the ability to get back at it again, it was just super. So now we've got the facility. We can store these cars, most of them that I've resurrected from basket cases, because that's what I really enjoy doing. I like bringing back some old iron to life, and I find that's very challenging and very rewarding. I like working on cars and driving them, but I'm not too keen on the car show circuit. I don't think there's a car that I have that I'd call a real show car. They're done and rebuilt as drivers, and that's my main interest. A few years ago I was touring around Napa Valley looking at the wineries, and there was a castle that was really nicely done. The fellow had spent a huge amount of money on it. We went for a tour, and they had their beautiful wine cellar and a dungeon. Tiny little place, but it was amazing. I could see the interest with the various people on the tour. They all thought this was fascinating. So when we did this building, finished this building last year, I made sure that we had a wine cellar and a dungeon. Do wine tasting and food pairing down here. It's just small groups. When it comes to tours, there's the basic tour, and then there's a kind of deluxe tour that involves the wine tasting and food pairing. So it basically depends on what your interests are and what you want to see. The Iron Maiden, I've had nothing but cooperation from the local municipality since I built this thing. You invite people to step in, and then make sure they don't get excited, and then close the doors, and then you can basically convince them of anything you want. Bohl Vineyard is planted in Zagreb. It's a Germanic white wine grape that its parentage is Gewürztraminer and Madeleine Angevine. So it's probably one of the earliest white wine grape varieties you can get, and we need that on this particular site because it is a cool site. So we're rather restricted in the types of grapes we can grow. So Zagreb is our main one. We do grow a few rows of reds. That's a mixture of Madeleine Angevine, Leon Merlot, Marshall Foch, and Pinot Noir Precoce.
So come on by. We're open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Lots of fun in the summer.